portal and download the guide. Nandun na yung guide, no? But you have to go and click on to the link na binigay ko para mabilis. Then same thing guys, mag-login lang kayo through your email. Pwede siguro yung ginawa yung email for digital marketing para iisa na lang ang magamit nyo for the rest of the activities. Okay? Mas madali kasi, hindi na kayo magsiset up if you log in with your Google account. Right?
Opo.
Then, when is your presentation due? This is a platform that will help you make PowerPoint presentations in minutes, which are very professional as well. Compared to other platforms na na-try ko na, I think this is better. Okay, so ilagay nyo lang in today, pag today nyo na kailangan. Okay, you can also skip this if you like. Then, invite one classmate of yours. Okay, mag-invite ka na isang classmate because you're going on a free plan. So they're just trying to get more people to use the platform. So you have to get one friend. You can also skip this if you like, no problem. Okay, then choose student. Kasi pag business, iba yung platform. Pag educator, pag student, pag others, iba rin yung ibibigay nila sa'yo. Mga specialization ng inyong pagiging persona ninyo as a user. So you choose sales kasi usually yan naman ang kailangan ng client. Tutulong kayo sa marketing or sales. So you can either choose marketing or sales. Okay? Then create a presentation. Okay, gagawa kayo ng presentation. So AI yan, which is going to help you. Just give good prompt para maganda yung result. Okay? Then you start with an idea. Okay? Tapos bibigyan nyo ng prompt. Ang magandang prompt should be very, very specific. So for example here, create a 5-page presentation. Kung gusto nyo ng 10 pages, ilalagay nyo, create a 10-page presentation on, kasi ang aking business is on educational supplies. So it depends on the nature of the business. Okay? Then, ibibigay nyo yung purpose ng PowerPoint presentation. Okay? So dapat complete yung prompt. Huwag lang create a PowerPoint slide. Dapat meron kayong specific prompt na ibibigay sa command para bibigyan kayo ng talagang kailangan nyo at hindi na kayo mag-i-edit. Okay? So your prompt should be something very, very specific. Ano yung purpose ng slides and what industry you are. Okay? So ano yung purpose ng slide na gagamitin ninyo at saka yung industry ninyo para ma-create niya, ma-include niya yung mga pictures that are related to the industry. Okay? So syempre, bibigyan mo na kayo ng outline. So ano ba yung gusto niyo mailagay sa outline ng PowerPoint? So ano yung chapter 1, ano yung chapter 2, ganyan, no? Pero syempre, 5 pages lang yung binigay ko, kaya titles lang din yung nakalagay. Okay, then you can just go back and edit your prompt if you think that these are not enough. For example, nakalagay dito introduction to educational supplies, target audiences. So halimbawa gusto ko dagdagan siya ng something which is like an introduction about our company. So I can just click on go back, then include a description about our company. Tapos ilalagay mo yung link ng company nyo para kukunin niya doon yung information. So you don't need to type everything. Okay? So kasi andyan na si AI, ililink na lang niya, kukunin niya yung information from, bibigyan niyo lang siya ng command. Okay, so the skill here is actually learning how to create a good prompt para magamit niyo ang AI for your work, para maging madali yung work. Okay, I hope that's clear. Right, so i-adjust niyo. Ngayon, ito yung aking na generate na prompt. Generate na PowerPoint presentation using my prompt. So here it is. Okay, hindi ako naglagay ng kahit anything there. Nandyan na lahat talaga. Pati yung content sa loob, pati yung pictures, si Prezi na ang naglagay. So you can make adjustment dito sa right side. It has some options for you to, modify the slides, modify the theme, modify the design according to your brand color. So pwede nyong gamitin yan. Okay? So you can click on go to editor. Scroll down nyo lang yan from the right side. And you can customize the template. Pwede nyo palitan yung colors, papalitan nyo yung paint, etc. Okay? So, madali na lang yan. Alright? So, ganito na magiging itsura niyan. So, parang PowerPoint din. Then, you can directly present. So, kung kailangan mo na in few minutes, nandyan na siya. All you need to do is to have that skill on how to give a good prompt. So, nandyan na siya agad. Then, you can immediately click on present if kailangan na ng boss mo presentation. Diba? So it really is a very good platform for you to help you out pag kailangan nyo ng rush na presentation. Okay? Pero syempre, i-check nyo pa rin yan, no? But it will really save time. Like sabihin natin 80% of the work is done, 'di ba? Hindi na kayo kailangan mag-type isa-isa. Okay? Then you can just immediately click on present tapos diretso na. Ayan. So, and then in making the prezi kasi kailangan natin halimbawa gagawa kayo ng business presentation to ask somebody to join the company or to invest in your products. So, bibigyan niyo sila ng call to action. Ano yung call to action? Something that you ask the client or your customer to do at the end of your presentation. Kagaya ng mga vloggers o mga YouTubers sasabihin nila subscribe, okay, or sign up now, click on the link below. So those are called call to action. Dapat may gagawin yung target customer ninyo para mag-engage with you. So in this case, ang nilagay ko is click the link below so you can sign up for now. Ayan. So kayo rin gagawa kayo ng call to action at the end of your presentation. Okay? Para may gamit yung effort nyo to get the client into your company. Okay ba? So anyway, susundan nyo lang yung guide nandun naman sa portal, okay? So you can also download the file by clicking on share. You can copy the link. You can also download the PDF of it. Depende yan. I-click nyo lang yung share doon sa may arrow down sa right side, katabi lang ng present. Then you have already a file that you need accordingly. O, di ba? Clear ba, guys? Madali lang? Okay, so I'm giving you 10 minutes to do that. Madali lang, okay? Try nyo na, submit your Prezi PowerPoint file in Slack. So go to that guide that I have given you. Nagawa ko lang to in 5 minutes, ha? Itong PowerPoint slide na to. So, kaya nyo yan. If I can do it, you can also do it even better maybe. So, again, ang skill dito is not using the platform but creating a prompt for the AI to help you out. So, again, dapat specific yung prompt ninyo sa AI. Say, create bibigyan nyo yung number of pages ng slides ninyo, ilang slides bang kailangan ninyo, and the industry and the purpose of your PowerPoint slide. Questions?
I'll try to
Question.
do now.
Sige. Do it now, guys. You still have 15 minutes to do that. 15 minutes. So, dapat 11 o'clock, tapos na kayo. Okay? You can download the PDF file of that and submit it to Slack. Okay? Okay, let's take a look at the work of Jerwin na sinare niya sa WhatsApp. Shoes pa rin. Mahilig sa sapatos si Jerwin. O, di ba? Nice.
Wow, ang galing.
Aywa.
Running shoe business.
Parang true, di ba? Lalagyan, hindi nyo nalagyan
Ang
ng logo
galing.
nyo. Yan, ang kulang dyan. So, pagka real life na, lalagyan nyo na lang ng logos, di ba? Lalagyan nyo na ng links. At saka, syempre, pinaka-importante, yung call to action.
Oo
Sa
nga, hindi ko
dulo.
nalagyan.
Okay, that's very
Oo.
important.
Yes
Call to
po.
action is very important. Ha? As you can see here, meron tayong professional dashboard sa Facebook. Nandyan lahat ng mga kailangan ninyo for your digital marketing. So try to maneuver on this thing. So the first thing you'll do here is to create a page. Okay? So hindi kayo makagawa nito pag wala kayong page. So you have to create a Facebook page. Okay? So makikita nyo yung mga insights about your posts dito. Makikita nyo kung ilang followers ang nag-like and everything. So there's also about earnings. Of course, gusto natin yon, right? So makikita nyo din yung engagement on how many have engaged to your post. May mga tools kayo for page access, linked accounts. Pwede nyong gagawan ng access. For example, yung hinar ninyo na VA or kung kayo mismo ay VA, bibigyan nila kayo ng page access. So you'll have an access to the page. So kahit gamit nyo lang yung Facebook ninyo, you can always switch on to be a part of the admin. So, ang tawag doon ay link accounts. Okay, bibigyan kayo ng page access. Okay, so in this case, makikita niyo sa aking example, pag gusto ko mag-boost ng post sa Facebook, there's an option for you to, dun sa post ninyo. Okay, nakalagay doon, boost post. So, it will give you options kung magkano yung babayaran ninyo, how many days you will run it. Okay, it will tell you also what type of target market you're gonna focus on to. So, ilalagay nyo yung age bracket, location, ganyan. Okay? So, ipapakita lang ng FB kung saan niya ilalagay. Depende dun sa pinili ninyo na demographics. Okay? So, as you can see here, meron akong dyan sa taas, published by Buffer. Okay? So, hindi ko ito pinost real time. I used a platform called Buffer na ini-schedule ko na. Okay? So, there's also a platform called Buffer that you can use for posting. So, kung busy kayo, ipopost nyo on the day that you have scheduled. So, I will discuss this as we go on. Okay? So, you can see here, nakalagay, published by Buffer. So, pag ikaw yung admin, makikita mo kung sinong staff mo yung nag-post. Okay? Halimbawa, ginawa ko kayong admin, makikita dito, halimbawa, pinost ito ni Jerwin, published by Jerwin, lalabas doon. Pero ang makikita ng mga tao sa Facebook is just you. Hindi nila makikita kung sino nag-publish. But as an admin, makikita ninyo. So here, it was published by Buffer because I used Buffer to post this one in my FB page. Okay? So, ang Buffer is a platform where you can manage different channels. Like, pwede ninyong i-open dito yung Facebook ninyo, yung Instagram ninyo, LinkedIn, and your YouTube in one platform. Kumbaga, you have control over these pages in one platform. You got it? So, maganda-ganda din to. And it's, you can get a free account also here for trial to get a touch of how it's going to be. At on a free trial, you can also publish some posts. Okay? So, maganda siya kasi pwede nyo siya i-schedule. So, for example, you can schedule 3 posts for Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So, MWF ka lang. So, you can also choose, right? So, there's an option, for example, if you just want to connect Instagram, madali lang. So, just click on connect Instagram and follow the prompt. Madali lang siya. Plus, there's also an AI here. So, it will help you. Bibigyan nyo lang ulit ng prompt. Halimbawa, ito, gusto ko pagmamanage ako ng channel. I wanted my channel in Facebook page to post on January 13. Halimbawa, so lalagyan ko yan siya ng schedule. So, you can see here, gumawa na ako ng schedule tomorrow pa. Pero, sinabihan ko na si Buffer that it should be posted in my page on January 13 at this time. Okay? So, kung gusto ninyong i-publish now, you can publish now. But you can create your post ahead of time. Okay? So, yan ang kinaganda ng Buffer. Right? Okay, so you can even create a post na bibigyan kayo ng AI assistant wherein you can just give your prompt dyan. Lalagyan nyo siya ng prompt. Again, parang command ninyo. You can say, create a caption for my post which is related to, ganyan. Halimbawa kasi yung akin is back to school, no? Kung related naman sa ano bang upcoming, halimbawa hala February. So you can click on AI assistant, okay? So nandiyan sa taas nakalagay AI assistant. So you can just click on that and then give your prompt, okay? Then sa picture naman, hindi nyo na kailangan mag-design. You can just click on Canva and use Canva, which we'll be learning on the next chapter. Pwede nyo i-connect yung Canva account ninyo dito. So, kung whatever you have designed in Canva, diretso na niya yung ipopost sa Facebook. So, mas madali-dali na rin yung work. You don't really need already a graphic designer. So, nakakasave talaga ng time. So, if you have this, you have skill and knowledge on how to use this, ikaw na yung i-hire, hindi na yung graphic designer. Right? So, pwede na rin ilagay yung Google Photos ninyo. So, lahat yung mga marketing pictures ninyo, you can put in your Dropbox, Drive, or Google Photos, or in OneDrive and Unsplash. Yan. So, pwede nyo na siya i-integrate lahat ng mga platforms na ginagamit ninyo in marketing. Okay? So, I want to see diyon sa Facebook page ninyo, as you can see here, nandun na yung TikTok ko dyan, tsaka yung website. So, ganun din sa inyo dapat. Lalabas na rin sa Facebook page ninyo yung TikTok account ng inyong business. Okay? And, for boosting, sabi ko nga, i-click nyo lang yung boost post dyan sa baba ng inyong post. Then, it will give you now options. Okay? It will give you options kung sino yung inyong magiging target market. Okay? Bibigyan kayo ng preview. Alright? And, as you can see here, alright, you can get automatic messages if you like. You can also choose yung kung sino saan yung call to action. Pwede kasi kayong maglagay doon, di ba sa post may nakalagay send message or call WhatsApp or book now, shop now, gano'n. So you can change it here. Okay? And then you can make a default if you like. You can change and create new if you like. And then it will ask you through AI here. Ang dami ng options dito for you so your life will be easier. Okay? Then, you can also connect your apps, Messenger and Instagram. Then, connect nyo lang yung account. Then, you can put the WhatsApp number. So, pag clinic nila yung WhatsApp number, immediately the customer will directly go to your WhatsApp. Makaka-message na sila ng diretso. So, hindi na sila magsa-search. Okay? And they don't need to save your number. Diretso na silang madadivert doon sa WhatsApp nyo. Dito naman sa audience details, you can check what is the demographic of your audience, kung sinong makakakita ng ad nyo. Okay, so in this case, I chose 18 years old and above. And then you can choose the days, how many days you want it to be run, like 7 days or 8 days, 9 days. Automatic na rin mag-move yung calendar. Okay, you can also increase your limit if you like kasi may limit din yan. If you wanna limit yung reach per day to $2 lang, pwede rin. So you can set through your budget. Okay, kung ano lang yung kaya ng budget nyo, pwede nyo i-adjust dito. Okay, so halimbawa kasi sa account niyo may nakalagay na so gusto niyo lang na hindi aabot sa $14, so pwede niyo ilagay lang ng 2. So kung ano yung kayang i-reach ng $2, yun lang. Okay? Then you can just put your payment methods and publish. Yan. So syempre it needs you to do it para magawa ninyo. Okay? So you don't need to really publish it. Just take a screenshot that you have gone through these options to let me know na nakita nyo na yung option on how to do the digital marketing on Facebook. Okay? If you have issues, you can always send me a private message or Zoom one-on-one tayo. We can look at that. Okay? Okay. Which platform is highlighted as the best for visual storytelling and brand aesthetics? Merong maganda.
Instagram.
Yes, Instagram. Kaya ang sabi ng Instagrammable, di ba? Kasi yung aesthetics talaga yung pinaka parang brand nila. Doon sila mas
Catchy.
kilala. Catchy, beautiful, cozy, ano ba yan? Basta maganda. Okay. Social, ganon. Ganon yung kanilang brand aesthetics. Okay? All right. If you're going to take a look at your lesson notes, which I have crunched it for you kasi alam ko you will not have time to read it. Diba? So, ako na naglagay mismo sa screen para mabasa nyo na. So, you can see that Instagram is for visual storytelling and brand aesthetics. Okay? Right. Okay. Next question. What is the recommended first step before developing a social media strategy? Bago kayo gawa ng social media strategy ninyo, ano bang gagawin natin sa social media? Ano ba yung unang dapat ninyong isipin?
Understand
The
the
right platform.
client's business and
Oo. So, dapat
audience.
alam
Letter
nyo
B.
muna kung ano yung nature ng business ng client nyo. So, you know who will be your target market. So, if it's like medical related, dapat ang ipipiliin ninyo na mga audience, yung mga related sa medical. Diba? Medical field. Pag mga Pilipino, dapat yung mga Pilipino lang dita-target ninyo. So, depende sa kung ano yung nature ng business. Okay? So, you have to understand first the client's business. Yun ang pinaka-importante before you set your strategies. Okay? So, check your business goals, your brand awareness, lead generation. Ano ba ang lead generation? When you say lead, that is the information that you're getting from your customers. Yung pangalan nila, okay? Yung location, phone number, email address, yan yung mga tinatawag na lead, the data that you can get from your customers. That's called the lead. So, how to generate this? You have to learn. Okay, direct sales and conversions at saka customer service, importante din yung mga yan. Okay? Right. So, importante, alam niyo kung sinong tina-target na audience. And you will only know that if you know the nature of the business of your client. Question, which type of content is recommended to make up 80% of a balanced social media content mix? 80% daw na kailangan content ng inyong social media content mix. Okay? Sa normal marketing, it's called the marketing mix. Okay? Which is part of your product, yung mga piece
Promotional
of
content.
Promotional
content.
Ano pa? Sabi niya 80%
Letter
of...
C, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah, valuable education, entertaining content, yes. C.
Oo, hindi lang pwedeng promotional content lang, hindi lang pwedeng direct selling, hindi lang pwedeng user-generated content. Kailangan valuable din. Kailangan educational, kailangan entertaining. Kasi if you don't have these things, okay, dapat daw yung content ng inyong post, 80% of that should be valuable, educational, and entertaining. Kasi yan yung mga gusto na ngayon ng audience. Something which is valuable. So you have to give something for them that they can be beneficial. Diba? Makikita niyo yung mga post nila, laging may benefit kayong makukuha. Either information, tip, mga ganyan. Okay? So it has to be valuable and educational. Okay? So follow the 80-20 rule, yung Pareto rule na
Pareto
tinatawag.
Yes,
Okay?
Pareto rules.
80-20 rule. Okay? Na yung effort ninyo should be focused on the bigger value that will come in. Okay? So, halimbawa, meron kayong mga task that are unnecessary. Kumbaga, pwede nyo tanggalin sa list ninyo. You have to focus on that small, significant things that will help you. So, kung babalikan natin yung sa kabila, di ba? Kung babalikan natin itong dito sa saan ba yan? Sinabi ko kanina, which is the promotional content. 'Di ba? Importante din yan. Pero actually, your promotional content is already the valuable educational and entertainment content. Pag nagdi-direct selling post din kayo, call to action na yan at the end of your post. Okay? And syempre, yung user-generated content only is just focus on a particular group. So, the most important thing you have to focus is something valuable, educational, or entertaining. Okay. So, which platform, di ko alam kung nakita niyo yung sagot, which platform is specifically noted for its high engagement rates and popularity with younger audience?
TikTok.
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 Okay, sa TikTok. Kasi nandun talaga yung mga younger audience. Di ba? Gustong-gusto nila yon. Yan. So, lahat na makikita nyo yan for mga younger audience. Kaya hindi tayo nagti-TikTok eh. Kasi hindi, for younger audience na nga lang daw kasi. Okay. What is the key feature of WhatsApp? What is the key feature of WhatsApp? Business app. So, meron ba kayong business app sa WhatsApp or yung normal lang yung account nyo?
Normal.
So, try nyo na yung
Professional
business.
features po. Letter B.
Business.
Professional features.
Okay. So,
Professional
ang
features
gagawin
like
ninyo
quick
dyan,
replies and business profile.
excuse me, ang gagawin nyo dyan, magda-download lang kayo ng WhatsApp Business and you can use another number or for that para magamit niyo for the business. So, hindi nyo kailangan gamitin yung personal number ninyo. Okay? So, the answer here is professional features like quick replies and business profile. So, dito pwedeng makapag-add to cart yung client ninyo through WhatsApp sa business, WhatsApp business app. Okay? Na wala doon sa normal features. So, if you're gonna go and download the business app ng WhatsApp, there will be a feature that you can make your catalog. Ibig sabihin, pwede yung lagay doon yung mga pictures ng products ninyo and they can immediately add to cart. Okay, so please try to find out how you can do that. Madali lang naman kasi user-friendly naman ng WhatsApp, no? But if you have any questions, you can always reach out. Okay, I will help you out. Okay, so i-download nyo lang yung WhatsApp Business so you can see all these features kasi wala yan siya sa normal na WhatsApp account and you can use the same phone with the two apps. Okay? Pwedeng isang phone lang gamit nyo pero may dalawa kayong app. So, isang WhatsApp na normal tsaka isang WhatsApp Business. And they will use two different numbers. Okay? So, pwede kayong gumamit ng isa pang number which is maybe yung Philippine number ninyo, yung pang-roaming ninyo, pwede doon sa WhatsApp Business, yung isa naman para sa personal ninyo. So, you can access those in one device with two apps. Okay? I hope that's clear.
Yes po, ma'am.
Yes
Right.
po.
Question, which of the following is not listed in your lesson notes as a primary business goal for social media? Alin dyan ang hindi primary goal ng social media?
Letter D.
Reducing operational cost.
Oh, yes.
Customer relation. Okay.
May tama si Mr. Jerwin. Kasi hindi naman yan talaga, di ba? Obvious naman.
Yes po.
Everything is positive except letter C. Okay. So, lead generation, brand awareness, direct sales, yan ang kailangan natin dyan. So, and syempre, hindi kasama ang pagre-reduce. Okay? Next, what is the recommended maximum response time? You know, pag pumupunta kayo sa mga Facebook pages, merong mga response time. Nakalagay dun sa page nila yung response time. Like, typically replies within. Diba? Typically replies within. Nakalagay dun sa page nila. Typically replies within 1 hour, 2 hour, 24 hours, 30 minutes, 5 minutes, like that. So, ano yung recommendation?
1 to 2
Letter
hours.
C, 1 to 2 hours.
1 to 2 hours. Yes.
Yeah, 1 to 2 hours. So, yan yung pinaka-maximum response time. Yan yung pinaka-normal. Okay? Right. So, yan kasi yung average reply time ninyo. So, kung 1 to 2 hours, mas madaling makakuha ng client kasi alam ng customer kasi alam nila na sasagot kayo within 1 hour. Okay? Okay. So, 1 to 2 hours reply is the recommended. So, dapat ma-reach nyo yan. So, if you're answering your customers like 24 hours, ang automatic na lalabas doon sa sa ano nyo, sa page niyo is typically replies within 24 hours. Okay? So, automatic na yan. Hindi yan siya siniset. It is by the algorithm that is being used according to how you engage with your clients sa mga customers ninyo. So, kung mabilis kayo sumagot, mag-a-add up yan. So, yung average time ninyo. So, kung may sinagot kayo ng 30 minutes, hindi ibig sabihin ay 30 minutes na rin ang lalabas doon. Kasi may mga client na sasagutan nyo lang after 3 hours. So, nag-a-add up and then it will go to the average. Yun yung typical reply time ninyo. So, it's not set. It is going to be according to the algorithm that you build sa inyong relationship with your customers. Okay? So, mabibuild nyo yan through efficiency. Okay. Next, in Instagram marketing, how many relevant hashtags are suggested for optimal discoverability? Para madali kayong ma-discover, gagamit tayo ng hashtags. So, yun ang gamit ng hashtags, di ba? Akala nyo char-char lang yung mga hashtag na yon. It has relevance. Di ba? Para ma-lead ninyo yung customer to your business. So, ilan daw na hashtag unsuggested for optimal discoverability? Halimbawa ko,
Many as possible.
Many as possible.
10 to
As
15
many
ma'am.
as possible.
10
di
to
pag nag-post
15.
kayo, pupunin ninyo yung
Intervene.
post nyo ng 100 hashtags.
20 to 25.
Hindi naman babasahin yun ng clients, ay ng customers nyo. The ideal is 10 to 15.
10 to 15.
So kung makikita yung mga nagpo-post dyan, dami nilang hashtag, pero hindi naman sobrang dami, as many as possible, di ba? 10 to 15 lang. Okay, 10 to 15 lang. Pag 3 to 5 is too less. Okay, dapat madami-dami ng content. Okay? Yan, 10 to 15. Nasa step 4 ng lesson notes ninyo. Okay? Next, which tool is recommended for scheduling posts across multiple platforms?
Buffer.
Buffer. Letter B.
Letter
B.
B.
Facebook
Okay.
Creator
Meron
and
din
Studio.
yan, meron din sa Facebook Creator Studio, and meron din sa Buffer. Okay, mas simple. Kung ang gusto mo lang ay scheduling, meron din yan actually sa Facebook Creator Studio, and it will only come out if you have a page. Okay? So, kailangan nyo gumawa ng page. Okay, nandyan siya sa inyong lesson notes sa step 7. Okay? So, meron din tayong tinatawag na Meta Business Suite. Okay? Lalabas yan pag meron kayong Facebook page. So, parang yan yung gagamitin nila for your marketing activities. You can go to your page, lalabas doon, Meta Business Suite. Okay? So, just click on Meta Business Suite and it will give you all the things that you need. Meron din dyan monetization. You can set your monetization, your content, sino yung mga target customers. Okay? So, andyan na lahat. Okay? And you can also use Buffer, as I've said, wherein you can manage your multiple channels in just one platform. Okay? So, as you can see here, you can also put Instagram, Threads, LinkedIn, Blue Sky, Facebook, and YouTube. Okay? So, depende sa plan ninyo. If you have a yan. So, dito sa Essentials, $6 a month, pero meron kang unlimited post na yan at saka marami-rami na kayong mga options. Okay? So, meron ding Hootsuite at saka later, which I will not discuss anymore kasi okay na yung dalawa for you to maneuver kasi hindi naman pwedeng lahat. No? But you have to at least look for these things and how do they work kasi baka yan naman ang ginagamit ng client nyo. No? So you have to still look over those two more, yung itong Hootsuite at saka later. Okay? Para at least may idea naman kayo pag tinanong kayo. Okay? Question. What should be done with negative comments? May nag-negative comments. Pumunta ako dyan, hindi man masarap, blah, 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 chucha. Mga ganun. Pangit naman yung ayan, may nag-comment. Anong gagawin ninyo? May nag-comment. Ay, suplada naman yung receptionist. Mga ganun.
Address them professionally.
Address
in
them
Letter
professionally in
C.
public.
Letter
Yes,
C, ma'am.
then move
Delete
resolution
them
to private.
immediately.
Block.
Block.
Black. Iba-block
Letter
agad.
C.
Magagawa na
C.
naman ng isang yun. Tapos sasabihin, binak ako niyan. O di, ano na
Issue
naman.
na naman.
Issue na naman. Diba? Gagawa lang ng ibang account. Tapos again, she will do the same. So you have to address them professionally in public. Then, move resolutions to private messages. Okay?
Mm.
So, halimbawa ito, this is an Airbnb account na may nag-complain. Sabi nung kanilang guest, sabi niya, we recently stayed in the guest house. There are several positives. Tapos nagko-complain siya about, anong complain niya? Yung noise. Noise daw ang complain niya. Kasi daw, may mga dogs na barking at night and early in the morning. So yun daw yung problema niya sa kanyang sa Airbnb place na binook niya. So ang ginawa ng owner, they have replied publicly as well. Hindi nila blinak ha. So ni-reply nila publicly. Sabi niya, thank you for your suggestions and your notes. Okay, we mentioned na ganito. So you have to reassure the customer that we have noted the comment and we try to improve. Okay? Question. Which metric is considered a vanity metric and should not be the sole focus of reporting? Loading.
Yeah, it's
Vanity metric.
C.
Okay, the answer is C. Ano ba kasi itong vanity metric?
mm-mm.
Okay, a vanity metric is a number that looks impressive. Okay, kagaya ng, wow, daming followers. Okay, vanity metric
Mm-mm.
yon. Kasi it's just a follower. Di naman necessary na follower ay bumibili sa'yo, no? Diba? So, hindi porke
Yes.
nagpa-follow ay bumibili ng products and services mo. So, that's a vanity metric. It looks impressive, pero it doesn't give any business performance to help you. Okay? So, pag gagawa kayo ng decisions on marketing, do not look at the vanity metrics. Kasi misleading. It can be misleading and it will not help in the business productivity. So, what are you going to do then? Yung mga total page views, tsaka social media followers, this looks impressive, but these are not going to help in the productivity kasi they are not necessarily going to convert into something that is valuable, like sales. Okay? I hope you understood what I'm trying to say. So, better you focus on actionable alternatives kagaya ng conversion rate, ilan ba sa mga followers ninyo ang talagang bumibili or nag-engage with you, ilan ba ang customer acquisition cost, okay, user retention rate or yung churn rate. So, itong mga options na to naka-embed na yan sa Meta at saka sa mga iba pang platforms. Okay? So, yan dapat kayo mag-focus, hindi doon sa followers lang. Okay, next question. What is the key advantage of hiring a VA? O para ma-justify natin yung pagiging VA nyo. You have to hire me here because
Cost
Cost.
efficiency and
Cost
time saving.
efficiency.
Time
Yes.
savings.
Sir, you don't need to hire a graphic designer. I can do that for you. Ganon, no? So, cost
Efficiency and
efficiency and
time
time savings. Okay? Right. So, dapat alam niyong i-justify yung self niyo, ha? So, pag nag-hire kayo ng full-time staff ninyo as a VA or kapag kayo na, actually nakakaroon ng cost efficiency yung client. So, you have to know how to justify your work, kung ano yung value na pwede niyong ibigay sa client. Okay? So, questions? Next question. Which platform's algorithm is especially noted for its For You quote-unquote
TikTok.
page?
Tik-
Alam na alam ni Leggy. Nagti-TikTok siya. Okay, the answer is TikTok. So if you're going to look at your TikTok account, merong option dyan na For You. Ano yan? Ano ba yung For You, Legin? Pwede mo ba explain kung ano yung For You na yan? Anong
For
meron
You
dyan sa For You?
FYP.
Ano yung For You na yan? Anong nakalagay dyan? Anong meron dyan? Bakit may ganyan? Do you have any idea?
Ano ma'am, lahat ng mga trending videos ma'am na pwedeng dumaan sa newsfeed niyo po.
That are related to your nature of your business. Okay? Pwede rin. Or sa mga pag may nilalike kayo na something, it will also go to that. Okay? Na related din doon sa inyong mga likes. So na-identify na nila ang inyong persona. So in this case, click nyo lang yung For You. So madali ninyong makikita dyan yung mga related things. Okay? Okay. So doon sa inyong post sa Facebook, don't forget for the calls to action. Importante yan sa inyong mga posts, yung call to action. Okay? Kasi pag hindi nyo sasabihan si customer kung anong gagawin nila, hindi man sila mag-engage with you. So, to get this free 10% discount, click on the link below. Mga ganon, no? Or subscribe, o kaya naman I share this one. You have to give some call to action, okay? Yung gagawin ng client or ng customer para mag-engage with you. Okay? So now, doon sa TikTok ninyo na isasubmit ninyo, right, you have to do this for learning purposes only. Hindi nyo kailangang magbayad. Okay? I-click nyo lang yung promote post and then send ninyo yung screenshot sa akin. Okay? And then, makikita ninyo dito yung mga fees. Tingnan ninyo yan, you have already 4.72K to 18K na mga makaka-view niyan for only 1 KD. Okay? So, I have tried 1 KD and 3 KD and nag-work naman. So, if you really want to go on through business and try to, experience these things para at least makita ninyo yung effect at makompare ninyo. And you can make suggestions to your client pag alam niyo yung mga pangyayari sa loob ng mga platforms. It really drives value. So kapag nilagay ninyo sa TikTok ninyo, pag promote nyo kasi ito, it will ask you for a landing page kung saan pag clinic ng nag-view ng inyong post ay dediretso na sila doon sa inyong Shopify store. Tapos may tendency na mag-message din sila sa inyo. So they will ask you all these details. So customers can easily reach out. Okay? So, screenshot nyo lang to and send to Slack. Hindi nyo na kailangang magbayad. Okay? Right. Next question. What should a VA create to guide content and strategy decisions based on audience research? Ano daw ang dapat na gagawin ng VA to create content, okay, at saka strategy decisions based on audience research?
B.
Letter B,
Okay.
audience persona.
Detailed audience persona. So, ano ba ang
Personas.
audience persona? This is the description of your ideal customer. Ano ba yung gusto nila? Ano ba yung preference nila? Okay? Ano ba yung lagi nilang binibili? How frequent do they buy from you? Yan. Okay? Ito nakuha ko sa Upwork. Okay? So, you can always go over pati sa Shopify, meron silang mga blogs about these things that you can read to help you out, give you more information about audience persona and how to use the platform for getting customers. It will help you make decisions on how you can address your marketing strategies. Okay? Next step. Next question. Which step in social media process focuses on transforming followers into loyal community members through interaction. So may keyword dyan, through interaction.
C.
Letter
Sabi ni
C,
Miss Joanna, oh.
engagement.
Engagement and community.
Sabi ni Miss Joanna, oh. So paano nun pag A?
There's
Paano A? B? B? C? Okay, the answer is
Engagement.
letter C.
Community management.
Okay, engagement and community management. Kailangan nyo talaga ng engagement, okay? Para makakuha kayo ng customer. At saka syempre, ang trend dyan, kailangan may video. Hindi pwedeng wala kayong video. So, gagawa kayo ng video. Pag ginawa kayong marketing manager ng client nyo, then you have to know how to make a video. Okay? Anyway, gagawa tayo dyan sa Canva later. So, para hindi kayo mahirapan at hindi kayo, ha? Pinapagawa ako ni sir or ni ma'am ng video para sa product, anong gagawin ko? So, we'll use Canva for that, okay? Siyempre, yung influencer marketing, mag-hire lang sila ng influencer that can make a comment, positive review about the product. Like, okay guys, mag-unbox tayo today for today's video. Ganon, yon, mga influencer marketing yon, okay? So, and also, syempre, AI, no? We have to know how to use it. Okay. So, happy digital marketing sa inyo.